A North Raleigh man who says he was protecting his home and family when he shot a man in his front yard now wants a new trial again.
It was 2018. Chad Copley was convicted of murder, the murder of Corrine Thomas 2 years earlier in 2016. He was then sentenced to life in prison, but an appeals court overturned that conviction, said the trial was tainted by a prosecutor implying racism was a factor in the killing. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm explains why the North Carolina Supreme Court is taking up this case now for the second time.
The state Supreme Court heard this case once before, back in 2020. They overturned that appeals court decision, which would have given Chad Copley a new trial. Now his attorney is back here at the Supreme Court asking for a new trial in his murder case. Flashing police lights brightened up the darkened home on Springleaf Lane in August of 2016, where Chad Copley shot out his garage window, killing Corrine Thomas in the front yard. The 20-year-old was leaving a house party in the neighborhood when he was shot without warning. Copley claimed he was protecting his home and family.
Defendant called 911. Before the operator picked up, defendant said that I'm going to kill him.
Attorneys for the state and Copley reviewed the facts of the case for Supreme Court justices as they consider whether he deserves a new trial.
What he's asking for is a new trial in front of a properly instructed jury so that he has a chance to prove himself innocent.
A Wake County jury convicted Copley of first-degree murder in 2018, sentencing him to life in prison. The instructions that jury got from the court going into deliberations are the focus of this fight for a new trial. Copley's attorney argues jurors were misled about whether Copley could defend his home if he was the aggressor. Prosecutors argue he provoked a crowd in the street by yelling at them while holding a shotgun. Another question is whether Copley was lying in wait to attack.
According to the trial court, if you do not come out from hiding and say, "I'm here, I've got a gun, shoot me," paint a target on your chest, you're lying in wait. That just makes no sense.
Justice Anita Earls raised a question about where Thomas was when Copley fired the shot from inside his home. Thomas was found just feet from the curb along the street.
In a neighborhood where there are no sidewalks, surely you're not saying that you can be shot if you're walking along the side of someone's house.
You do not have a right to run towards my house when you may have a gun. This isn't some innocent neighbor walking their dog.
The Supreme Court justices don't decide a case in the courtroom. They will take everything they heard here and make a decision, a ruling at a later date. Matt Tallhelm, WRAL News, Raleigh.